Welcome to this episode of the Business Spotlight. Today we are joined by Peter. Hi, Peter.
Hello, Mark. How you doing?
Yeah, very good. Thanks. Welcome to the Business Spotlight.
Thank you very much. Thank you for asking me.
My pleasure. My absolute pleasure. So, for our audience that are joining us for the first time, the Business Spotlight, what is it? It's penultimately for you to learn a little bit more about business, a little bit more about Peter and his business, DogFender, and just to inspire people that are either in business or thinking about getting into business and maybe going on to that entrepreneurship journey. So, Peter, if you could just kick things off for us by letting the viewers know who you are, what you do, and how long you've been doing it for.
My name's Peter Antonio. I'm the CEO, inventor, and founder of DogFender, and I've been in the pet industry now for around 7 years.
Fantastic. That's great. Thank you for that share. So, what would you say makes you different to anybody else doing something similar to what you're doing, Peter?
Well, there's quite a few things actually, Mark, because DogFender is a world's first product. So, we've got a product that defends the dog that wears the collar. It also stops the family members being injured, so they stops them from intervening if their dog is attacked. And also, let's not forget about the attacking dog. No one wants anything to happen to the attacking dog either. So, we basically reduce those dogs being wrongfully euthanized. So we're very different for what's out there. There's nothing out there that's like DogFender.
Wow. So this is pretty much a first. We've got a unique product that's going out.
Absolutely, a world's first.
A world's first.
Absolutely.
Wow. That's phenomenal. Well, that's great. So thanks for sharing that with us. So what's the journey been like so far? I mean, it must have been quite a unique one to have been like the first company in the world offering this product.
Yeah, it started out. Really horrifically. Really, my border terrier was badly injured and attacked by another dog, and it's been a learning curve, basically. As I said, 7 years in the industry, you don't really learn too much in 7 years. You need 30, 40 years to really get the grips with it. But we've had lots of ups and downs with prototyping, testing, development, setting up our business in Malaysia and our assembly plant in Malaysia, setting our offices and our warehouse in the UK, and also setting up our own fulfillment in America, Europe and Australia. So it's been a massive, massive learning curve, and I've made loads of mistakes. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I haven't made no mistakes.
That's quite a common thing, actually, Peter. I hear that quite often, that people say they learn a lot more from the mistakes than they do from the wins.
Absolutely. If you make the mistakes, that's okay, as long as you learn from them.
Yeah.
That's where the catch is.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for that share, and sorry to hear about the bad experience with your little poochie as well.
Yeah, thank you.
So what's the future hold? I mean, what's the main challenges that you think you're going to have going forward, Peter?
We've had lots of challenges from day one, however, I think now we've just recently launched. We launched about 2 months ago. And it's looking really great. It's very positive. We're getting some real good feedback from some of the biggest pet organizations around the world, from the veterinary businesses, also from insurance companies. We're really getting some great feedback from all around the world, especially America, actually. America have over 90 million dog owners. So, every minute a dog is attacked, seriously injured. So, it's a big problem. So we're in the right slot. We're in the right slot for business. However, we're a new business. No one knows of us. No one trusts us. No one trusts anybody actually anymore. So we're trying to gain that trust. So that's probably our biggest hurdle, the trust part, and just getting out there, just getting our name out there, and making people understand what the DogFender collar does and how it works.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I think there's a lot of businesses out there, Peter, that sort of it's this know, like, and trust element of
Absolutely,
business. So, I mean, you're at the beginning of that journey, so that's going to be
absolutely.
one that you're going to have as a bit
Mm.
of an uphill trend.
Mm.
So, moving on to yourself, then, Peter, you mentioned that you've had some sort of challenges and learned some lessons over the years. So, if you had to sort of just pick one that you could sort of bring to the forefront, what would you say has been the biggest lesson that you've learned to date so far?
Don't speculate and don't assume. Go on the facts. Don't try and kid yourself and don't try and smooth out all the problems. Look at the problems and look at them clearly and then deal with each problem. And then eventually you solve all the problems and then you move forward. If you don't do it that way, I don't see success.
Wow, that's some really great advice. That really is.
Mm.
I think
That's
there's
the
a lot of
thing.
that that goes on, isn't there? The speculation, the what ifs, and what happens if this
Absolutely.
happens.
Yeah. You don't really want to believe your own hype.
Yeah,
Yeah. You just don't want to do that. I've learnt the hard way in everything, but that's okay. I'm a fighter, so I get up and carry on again. I get knocked down, I get up and I carry on again.
I think they
Someone
made a song like that, didn't they?
I did. I did. Someone will put a hurdle up or a fence and I'll get underneath it or around it or over the top of it. But I'll get there. I'll get there. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Good old tenacity. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely.
So, okay. So, what we're going to do, we're going to go back in time, Peter. We're going to go back not that far, just to
Mhm.
when you was 18 years old. And what we're going to do is you're going to have the same knowledge that you've got now, but you're going
Yeah.
to be able to pass on one golden nugget, one piece of advice to an 18-year-old Peter. What would it be?
Wow. I would say stick to one thing, focus on one thing. Don't listen to what other people say. If you believe it, follow your dream. You're going to find problems. You're going to find um, lots of things that you don't know or you can't deal with. That's inevitable. That's life. However, move forward and keep positive. And if you believe it and you work for it, it will happen.
Wow, that's some amazing advice that I'm sure that some of the listeners watching this today are going to take and just go, wow, yeah. I mean, focus is so key, isn't it?
It is. I mean, especially in today's world, there's so many things that can take you away from what you're focusing on. And I've found that there are lots of people out there that are quite negative, and unfortunately and sadly, these are the people that don't really want to see other people get on, and they will throw negative vibes at you, And don't listen. If you believe it and you really feel it, you go for it.
That's some fantastic advice. Thanks, Peter. Thanks for a great share there. So, Peter, you're obviously really passionate about what you do, and I'm really keen to find out what it is that fires you up, what it is that inspires you, that puts that fire in your belly every day.
Well, first of all, I don't like to be billing in anything. I don't. I just can't. I just can't give up. So, DogFender, I believe, is a fantastic product. Um, it hurts nobody. It's very easy and user friendly. And we've definitely got a dog on dog problem in the UK, in the United States, and around the world. DogFender is a world's first, and it will, and it does stop the dog that's attacking from seriously injuring your dog or killing your dog. So, that's what drives me. I've been a dog lover all my life. I've had several dogs in my life. I love dogs. However, as I said to you, Mark, before, this podcast interview, I've been a kickboxer. And I still, when I used to walk my dog, I still always used to have in the back of my mind, will my dog be attacked today? And I'm pretty sure that most dog owners think the same thing. And that's what keeps me going. I know my product works. It's been tried and tested. by professional walkers and carers. So that's what keeps me going. I want to save dogs' lives and their owners from being injured.
Wow, that's a really special sort of thing that you've just done and said there. So that's really, really powerful. Thank you for that.
I've invested a lot of my time and a lot of my money into it. Everything I own virtually. So that's how much I believe it. And I've been fortunate. I've had some good people around me, positive people, people that really believe the product, and that's why I've got this far. It's not just down to me. I've got a great team. Team is everything. You can't do everything. You need a team.
Absolutely, yeah. I think never a truer word spoken. What is the saying? Teamwork makes the dream work.
There you go. Spot
Brilliant.
on.
So, Peter, just to wrap things up then, I mean, I absolutely love your energy. You've got a great vibe about you. So people are going to want to find out more about you.
Yes.
So how can they do that? And what's the best way for them to find out more about the product? And have you got any special offers or anything like that that you want to mention today?
Well, I'm on LinkedIn, so Peter Antonio DogFender. You can go onto our website, dogfender.co.uk. We haven't got any special things going on at the moment, but we've got our first event happening at Dogfest, which is in September, on September the 21st and 22nd in Hertfordshire, which is in Nebworth. So, come and join us there. We've got our tent going up. We've got some great things happening on the day, and it'll be lovely to see you guys. So yeah, you can contact me through various podcasts and links and stuff. So I'm always happy to receive an email, and I always reply.
Well, Peter, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you on this podcast. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Pleasure, Mark. Thank you very much for my invite. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. And to all of our viewers and listeners, thank you very much. That has been the Business Spotlight, and we'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.
Thank you.